Here's a weird antidote to your social anxiety. How about for the next week, you go around and you do kind things for strangers? What would that be like? Imagine for the next week, that's all you did. Every social interaction, you didn't even have to talk to people. You just did kind things for people. What would that do for you? Because for a long time, as I mentioned in my last episode, I became very negative, very jaded about people in general, about socializing. And so I just withdrew from people in total, right? Other than to put on a fake smile when I was in public because I had to. But other than that, I really just stayed away from people. And became very negative about people in general, about mankind. And I think a lot of us can relate to this, right? Because you're so socially anxious for so long, you're so isolated, you're so in your own world that you forget that there are good people out there and there is kindness out into the world. And we start to believe that, no, everybody's mean, right? Look how badly I was bullied. Look how mistreated I was. Everybody's like that. So then we forget, be kind to people. But the amazing thing about kindness is kindness allows all the bullshit, all the front end stuff, right? The surface level, your looks, your height, whatever insecurities you have. When you're engaged in an act of kindness, it washes away all of that surface level crap. It's one of the few things that can allow you to truly connect with an absolute, complete stranger. When you're doing something kind for someone, it gets you out of your own head. You're not thinking about you anymore. You're not thinking about how you're coming across or what you're doing. You're just trying to help somebody. And you're just connecting with the other person. And the other person is not thinking about ways that they can judge you because they're so appreciative that you went out of your way to help them or to compliment them or to do something kind. Maybe they haven't had an act of kindness for months, right? And you come along, you do something nice for them. All of a sudden their eyes light up. They're not judging you, right? And if they are, they're probably in a bad mood. And so here we are in this mental world that we've created for ourselves where everything's negative. Everyone's judging us all the time. Well, what if we found a way around that, right? And generally, I don't like to find ways around things. As you know, I like to talk about going straight through it. You have a fear, you got to face it. Don't go around it. But I think in this case, it's appropriate because in this case, you're living within your values. It's not an act. It's not fake. You're doing something kind to help somebody else. And this will actually help you stop thinking about you and how you're coming across for once. It'll allow you to just think about another person and the positive effect that you have on another person. And it will allow you to start seeing, one, that you can have a positive effect on someone, which maybe you haven't believed in a long time because of all your social anxiety and all the negative interactions you feel that you've had over the years. So you finally have a positive interaction where someone smiles at you and someone thanks you, and that feels good. We can't help but feel good when we're looking for some positivity, right? All our life, if we're socially anxious, we're constantly on the lookout for something positive. Well, here's some positive, genuine positive feedback that we could easily get, and it wouldn't be fake, right? This is an effort that we're putting in. So think about what that would do for your anxiety. And not only that, now it starts to change the way that you view people. Because again, when you're so isolated after years of mistreatment, so if you've been mistreated and bullied for many years, you start to get this negative view of the world, you start to become very cynical, and then you isolate from the world. So now your worldview is people are bad, people are mean. Because you haven't interacted with people in how long? So many years. All you know are your memories. And every time you think about your memories, you perseverate. And the memories get worse. They get more negative. They get more anxiety-inducing. You haven't had a positive interaction with a person in how long? So what would it do for you to go out and do something kind and have someone give you a positive reaction back and you able to see that, oh, not all human beings are garbage? I swear, in all of my experience doing kind things for random strangers, I've almost never had a negative interaction. Sure, I'm sure there are times that has happened, but I don't remember them. And the times that they do happen again, it's usually because someone's in a bad place, they're in a bad mood. You can almost immediately tell something's off with this person right now, that they're responding so negatively to this, right? You take it less personally because you know you're coming from a good place. Again, here we go back to the values. You know, I'm trying to do something right. I'm trying to do something to help somebody. And they're coming back to me with all this negative energy. So it also helps you see that other people's negative reactions are not always about you. Sometimes you could be the kindest person. You could do the right thing, right? Because this is always our worry. Am I doing the right thing, the normal thing? And we worry that people are going to judge. What this helps you realize is that even when you do the perfect thing, people are still going to judge you. Because it's not always about you. It's just about them. They're in a bad headspace. So what if we made this our motto moving forward? Hey, every day I'm going to try to do one kind thing for a person. I'm going to either give them a compliment. I'm going to help them with their groceries. Whatever the case is, the next time you see a stranger who's struggling with something, offer a hand. And again, the great thing about this is you don't even have to talk. It doesn't have to be super social. It's just a way for you to connect with people so we can change your view of other people, and so that you can see that other people can see you in a positive light and that they can appreciate you. And once you're able to make that connection, when someone says, "Oh my, thank you so much, I really appreciate that," I promise you, the anxiety will start to fade. Because right there, you'll feel their warm acceptance. That's what you've been looking for, right? Generally, even if we have social anxiety, if we feel accepted, then we can talk, right? So if you do something kind and someone opens up to you and they're appreciative, then you feel good about that. Now you're more willing to open up to this person because, oh, they seem like a kind person too. I've made an effort. We've talked about this in different ways before, right? Like when you make an effort first, other people will return in kind. And that makes it easier. Now the pressure is off. And this isn't just me making this up. I linked some research in the show notes for the episode that when people do acts of kindness, it boosts their self-esteem, it makes them feel better about themselves, and it gets them out of their head. And this is perfect. This is exactly what we need. We need to boost your self-esteem. We need to make you think better about yourself, more highly about yourself, and we need to get you out of your head. So make this a focus the next time you're out in public. The minute you notice you start thinking about yourself and all the negative things that people might be thinking, say, hey, wait a minute, I'm doing that thing again. Let's focus on other people. Let's get out of my head and focus on other people. You might still be anxious, how do I go about doing it? But again, you're just offering kindness. That's all you're doing. You're offering service. You go up to someone and say, hey, I noticed you're struggling with that. You want some help? Could I help you with that? Or you walk up to someone, hey, man, that's a really cool shirt. Where'd you get that? It's easy. It's easily accessible. You can have it prepared for yourself before you go out into the situation if you're worried about not knowing what to say. And just go out every day, once a day. You're going to compliment someone. You're going to do something kind for somebody. This is going to change your perception of yourself. It's going to make you feel better about yourself. It's going to change your perception of humanity. It's going to make you realize, oh, there actually are good people out there. And it's going to help you lower your anxiety in social situations. You realize it's more about connecting than it is about doing the perfect social thing. This was something that really helped me when I was going through the worst parts of my social anxiety. When things were really bad and I was really cynical and really negative, it took me a while to get back to this because I always was like a kind kid. When I was younger, I liked to help people. But I kind of shut that down for a while because it wasn't cool, right, in high school. Right? That's not what you get. That's not what you get cool points for being kind to people. And then I saw other people just being kind of bullies and being mean, and it seemed like they were getting popular. It was this strange thing. So I thought to myself, oh, I guess I got to be negative. I guess kindness isn't cool. So I shut that part of myself down, and that got me nowhere. It got me nothing but misery. So the minute I woke that back up in myself and I realized, hey, when I thought of people in a more positive light, I thought of myself more positively. I thought of our interactions more positively. I looked forward to things more positively. This really helped me, and I think it can help you. So the next time you're about to go out, for any kind of social situation, just leaving your house for anything, remind yourself, hey, I'm going to do one act of kindness today. Let's see how that goes. And then review it afterwards and ask yourself, did that make me feel better? How did that person react to me? They smiled at me. That's good. That's good. That means, hey, not everyone's negative, and not everything I do is weird and awkward. I hope you found this video helpful today, and I'll see you soon.